I'm in. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I'm on Roll20, but I didn't launch the game.
Yeah. Okay. Well, hello and welcome to the Intrepid Wanderers in the land of Madeira. Yeah. So I don't know what game we're on, but we're playing tonight. It was a slow start with some technical issues, but we got through it. There were some people in some ceilings and some rafters today, drilling some holes, but they powered through. There were some Zoom problems. There were some surface issues. I don't know what other issues we had, but I'm sure there were some all around. But we managed to make it work. So here we are. Just gonna go through our special stuff because why not? Because I'm sure everyone looks. I know how this is. So first of all, our World Anvil page that really still hasn't been updated. Although I did look at it today. But still pretty cool. Has articles and can be built out for your world. Um, or if you had players who were playing on it and like using it, they could keep notes on it, which is pretty cool. It's a good tool for that as well. And
Oh,
you
is
can
that what
link
we're supposed to
things.
do on that?
You don't have to, like there's no law. I'm just saying that you can and it works really well because that's what I do with Cthulhu.
Oh,
And then when the DM's like, "Ooh, where'd we leave off?" I just open up the journal and go like, "Oh, this is where we left off." So yeah.
interesting.
Yeah. I'm just saying. But World Anvil still a cool resource no matter how you use it. Well, apparently Twitter's just being
Twitter issues. We also have Twitter
we
issues.
have Twitter issues because I don't okay, here we are. Here's our profile. Okay, well, hasn't been a lot going on. Um but it's been pretty quiet on the world of the Twitter. We have 15 followers, which is, pretty solid, pretty solid. Still Super Blood Warriors on there on the page. So, probably should get more active in the old tweeting, but we're just so much going on. Also, we have the uh, YouTube channel, still with 9 subscribers because the last one was still Donnie, King Donnie O. But we did post up, so we do have some um, new episodes up.
We had new episodes?
Well, we had
What?
yeah, I posted, I got some episodes up, so, whew,
Wow.
yeah. So, I am still a little bit behind, but I'm getting closer. They're not in order, that's weird. It's all the way up to 65, the dragon battle.
Oh, that
Wow.
one.
That's actually pretty recent.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I've been working pretty hard. Well, there was a big chunk we didn't play. There were some episodes that were missing because of the sound
Hmm.
issues. There was
The lost
the
episodes.
lost episodes of the Intrepid
Wait, did you
Wanderers.
not post the no sound episodes?
I did not. Although I did leave like a big chunk of numbers, just like it goes from 43 to 60. So I just left like a chunk that's just like for the lost episodes.
The lost episodes.
Yeah,
Oh, man. I
I
mean,
know.
I thought you were gonna post them so that people could make up their own monologue.
Well, that would be funny. We could do voiceovers on them and be like, "Ooh, what did we think we said?" But yeah, in the free time. So yeah, those are our things. Kai Fira, how are sales going?
Sales are going good. As always, masks are, a pretty big seller. And we're working on getting some new stuff.
Great, great. Um, Intrepid problem solver, social.
Yeah, I've just been so busy lately that I haven't had the time to get around to the social, getting the word out there, getting people to subscribe. It's, ooh,
I mean, I hear that you're in another game, so you could be like, "Hey, you could at least just like my other game so that we could have subscribers."
yeah, yeah,
Right? Whew.
I could try, I suppose, maybe.
You could be like, at least follow our Twitter or something, because Twitter's pretty innocuous. Like, it's not like, it's not a commitment.
Yeah, I'll
I'm just throwing
yeah.
some ideas out there.
Mm.
I mean, you can
Mhm, yeah,
subscribe to YouTube and just not
yes.
do anything
Oh,
about
yeah,
it, but right, yes.
definitely.
Yeah, okay. And Janfire, how we doing?
Well, you know, so I took all our money and I'm shorting the stock market.
Oh, I never remember what that means, but I just know that it's like based on that movie.
I'm betting it's going down,
You
or
think the
that it
stock
will go
market's
down.
gonna go down? Really?
Yeah, yeah. That's where all our money is right now.
Is it gonna go down and then like up in the new year? Is this a short-term down? Is this like the Big Short?
Well, you know, I mean, everything with stock market is kind of a guess because you're trying to essentially you're trying to guess what the future mood of people are.
Or based on
Um,
COVID?
what's that?
Or like because of COVID, the economy's gonna plummet?
You know, I mean, so here's the bet is that look, we haven't closed the economy down. There's no stimulus that seems to be coming. So we're going to kill off a bunch of people, and then there's going to be fear, and then there's going to be no money for people or businesses. So you're going to have a lot of small businesses go out of business, and then that'll do long-term damage to the economy that future stimulus um, can't fix. So then over the next 2 to 3 years, we'll see a depressed market. And then after that, yeah, it'll go back up.
Okay,
It'll be like
well,
nothing happened.
if anything, you heard it here first on the Intrepid Wanderers in the Land of Materia. If you're paying attention, there's your stock market lesson for today. I'm just gonna pop open this here. In other news, I tried to load The Sims 2 on my other computer and it won't load, and it's pretty sad. It just crashes.
Oh no.
It's apparently
Have you tried running in compatibility mode?
Yeah, I did.
Ooh.
I tried a whole bunch of things. Okay.
Have you tried running it in a virtual box?
No, I haven't.
Ooh.
But I tried a whole bunch of other fixes.
Have you just tried buying a newer version of Sims?
Well, yeah, here's the thing. Have you seen how many versions I have of this, like how many add-ons there are to The Sims? Because I
The
have the
Sims is
full
disgusting.
Sims 2, right? I have the full version of The Sims 2. So, buying like The Sims 3, which I bought, but then I'm like, I'm not really committed to buying all these expansion packs when I already have a whole like slew of expansion packs and game that I liked. I don't necessarily like The Sims 3 as much as I like The Sims 2. But I can't get it to... This is my life, but I can't now make it run.
Right.
This is distressing. This has now
That's
become...
I just been playing Kerbal Space Program.
Yeah, I see that every time you're on Discord. It says you're playing a game. I'm like, okay.
Yo, have you guys seen that the Steam autumn sale's going on right now?
I did.
No, I did.
I don't know what to buy because I have a bunch of games
Have you-
that I don't play already. So it's awkward. I got like Assassin's Creed. I got Stardew Valley. I mean, I don't know what else to buy.
Yeah, I've got a bunch of different programs for which I haven't even downloaded onto this computer, because I've only got so much time to play games.
I have Super Blood Warriors.
I do have that Super Blood Warriors. That's a good game.
Yeah. So, anyways, yeah. Now that we've gone through our life drama. Okay. So last game, if I remember correctly. Okay. Teddy had to complete his second task, which was to take an object from
Cece's room
Cece's
and put
room
it into somebody else's room.
to Pim Keeblin's room.
Yes.
And then also Janfire had signed up for an evening message board. It was a job board to watch a house over the night. So he had signed up for that, so he was getting ready to do that. So they, oh right, now I'm starting to remember. It's been at least a week or two. Okay, so he conned Teddy to help him out in the house because
I don't know that he necessarily conned me.
well, he dragged you into it.
I mean, I don't even think he dragged me into it. I just showed up. I could have just not shown up.
I think he told you to show up, and then you kind of like went around and like ran ahead of him to look sneaky. I remember that part.
Oh no, he went to go sleep. He slept for like,
He slept.
he got a rest in.
And then like you went to the place a little bit earlier than him, and then Janfire went, and then you started the mission because you were guarding the house, and then there were ghosts in the house, and then Teddy got whatevered by the ghost, which made him age 40 years, which confused everyone. But they did find, and there were kids in the house, and the owner. It was a little bit confusing, but you did eventually get rid of the ghost. You did kill the ghost. And then Teddy went back home. Oh no, Teddy went to go find Kyphera because he was old and he wanted to not be old anymore. Kyphera was having such a good time that she was like, I think we need to go find Thisay and make sure that, figure out what we need to do. And Thisay was just like, I don't have that spell, but this is the spell you need. And it was a spell that Kyphera had. And Janfire finished out his thing for the rest
Did I
of the
get
night.
paid out of that?
Oh yeah. I don't know if they told you what you got paid.
No. Oh yeah.
I think he owes. I think Janfire owes Teddy a sizable portion of that payment.
Did I write it down though?
Things is how Teddy worked for the longest amount of time. Teddy
sitting on top of the roof was not working.
I worked for 40 years on that job.
You went up on the roof and like hung out for a while too. That's right.
How much was the pay?
I don't remember. I don't know if I have the other. Oh, well,
Was it like I think it was just like 10 gold or something like that.
We can look and see if it's in these notes.
I wrote it down somewhere, but I can't find a piece of paper that I wrote it down on, so it's not very helpful.
Do you need to know about linear regression?
Oh no, I like linear regression.
I think it's the only thing I actually understood. No, it's not that file. I might not have written it down because I don't see a number.
I think it was like 10 gold.
We'll go with 10 gold.
Okay, and I think I gave Teddy 2.
That sounds legit.
Of course, does Kyphera have to use any components to do her spell?
Probably, but
Kyphera had used, because I think it was like greater restoration. I used the thing that I'm equipped to, the necklace of prayer beads, to do greater restoration.
oh, you don't have to use components. It's just
Okay.
I don't think I can use that particular bead again until like the next day or whatever. So one day. Yeah, I can only do it like once a day.
all right. So I'm assuming that Teddy then goes to bed, and Kyphira goes to bed, and Janfire finishes out his job, and y'all wake up in the morning. Um, so, um, uh, Janfire, you wake up. Well, you don't wake up because you've been up. Actually, roll Constitution check for me.
Constitution check. Ooh, that's not a good roll. 7.
Okay, well, like, it's probably the last 3 or 4 hours you probably fell asleep on the job, because,
Minor.
yeah.
Minor.
But since you got rid of the ghosts, they were pretty ecstatic anyway, so it was not a big
Okay.
deal. But you did fall asleep like a bum.
Okay.
And I'm assuming that you go back to your guild
Yeah.
when the job's done.
Yeah.
And whatever.
Try to get a little bit more rest.
Yeah. So you wake up early in whatever in the morning. It's like 7 or 8. I believe, that you all had plans. You were going to meet up with, you were gonna meet everybody at I feel like the Gnome Guild. I don't remember why though.
I don't remember why, but wasn't this like the day that we'd been there, what, 2 days now? So I should be able to pick up my armor. I remember that was
Yes.
something that I was
Yeah.
like, oh, I'll do that before I...
Yeah, I feel like this is your last day. Like, you were like,
Yeah.
this is you were gonna figure out what to do and all the other stuff, so.
Right.
Do I have another mysterious note in my
Oh, Seti.
note box?
So, let me just... You should, maybe be on the roll 20 for that. Kyphira, I assume that you wake up and you do Kyphira type things for a little while in the morning.
Yeah.
I mean, like early in the morning, because she tends to be fairly early. It's maybe like 9 or 10, and this little, it's like a little girl. She's not super old, but she arrives at the guild, and she asks for you, and you come out and meet her. Like, she's not very familiar to you, but she hands you like a little note. And I'm gonna put you in the roll 20. So
I can only assume this is part of Teddy's doing.
Thanks.
Wow.
Everyone thinks everything that sneaky
know.
happens to our group thinks it's Teddy.
Well, I
Okay,
mean,
it must
Teddy kind of
be.
owns it. He deserves it. I'm gonna actually pop this.
Is
one.
this the Sarah? Is this the same note that Teddy's seen?
No.
Yeah.
Yours should start news from Tarsia. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay, that is not what Teddy sees.
No, that's not what I'm seeing.
It's fine.
All right.
I thank the little girl.
Uh,
Kind of go back to doing Kyphira things.
all right. She just like trots off, and she just like does her little thing. Okay, so Teddy, what are you gonna do?
Thanks for this.
Well, just saying.
What? Come on. I did what they asked me to do, okay?
I mean, I think that they were looking for a little something there. I'm just saying.
Okay, well, maybe they should have told me that they were looking for a little
Well,
something.
I don't think it really...
Okay. Whew.
I don't think it counts
can
as
make-
really
I can-
removing.
I can make this work. I can make this work. I just got to put on my best. I just got to be good.
I mean,
Alright.
I think that that's always true. You have to be good.
Okay. Oh, wait. I took a long rest?
Did you get in a long rest?
I hope so.
Okay, well, we can say you got in a long
I just
rest.
pushed the button, so...
Probably after that event, you needed a long rest anyways.
Yeah, after aging 40 years and then reverting back 40 years, puts a
Right?
toll on you.
Yeah, it's true.
I guess I have to go find Cece.
Okay.
I'm gonna try her room because I know where that is now. I've been there,
Right. Yep.
and I'm just gonna knock on the door.
Yeah, come in!
Oh, I'm coming in. Oh, okay, yeah, sure. I step inside.
Ah! You little whippersnapper.
So,
How's it going?
Cece, you know how you let me borrow that thing the other day?
The thing, that's very specific there.
It was a thing that you said that I could take the cons.
There was an amulet, right?
Yeah. Well, it's gone. I don't know where it is.
What do you mean it's gone? How did you lose it?
Okay, why do you assume I lost it?
Well, I mean, obviously if you had it and you don't have it now, then it's lost.
Okay, well, I didn't lose it, okay? I had it on me, and now it's gone.
Well, I don't... Where do you think did you retrace your steps? Did you think about it? Do you need to go in the thinking room?
You have a thinking room?
I can make one if I need to. I mean, we can recall your steps. I don't know.
I mean,
it doesn't really do you any good. You're not a gnome.
I was just walking around, and I met some gnomes in the gnome because it's a gnome place. I went and helped Janfire. I don't know where it is.
Well, we gotta find it.
Gone.
It's kind of important. It's a pretty powerful amulet.
It is?
Well, I mean, if you're a gnome.
Oh.
To you, it's nothing, because you're not a gnome. It won't work for you. So it's not powerful for you. Who were you around? I mean...
I was just walking around the guild for a little while, and then I was with Janfire. We went to a house.
So...
We did a job.
Yeah, that job where you got all old. That was the best.
Yeah, that job.
I mean, I think that maybe you were older than me. Maybe not.
Probably. So yeah, I don't know where where it could have gone. Because usually when I have
deception.
something, it just stays on me.
You have to roll deception too. I mean,
please. I knew I was gonna have to roll deception, but
I was having too much fun arguing with you.
It's a 29.
Yeah, I mean, I typically assume that your deception is well, but just in case you roll a 1 or something.
Yeah, I rolled really well.
Yeah, okay. Oh,
I rolled an 18 though, so.
Okay, well, do you think you lost it in the guild? Do you think you lost it outside the guild?
Okay, what? There you go again, thinking I lost it.
Well,
it's not like I just was walking around and all of a sudden it fell out of my pocket.
Yeah, so the thing is, it had it, and we don't have it now. So technically it's lost because we don't know where it is.
Okay, well, you saying that I lost it kind of makes me feel like
Does it make
that
you
it
feel
was my
sad?
fault.
Does it? Do you need it? She's like, just a minute. And she just like, she goes over to her drawers and she starts like rummaging for a minute, and she comes back with a handkerchief and she's like, here's a tissue, here's a Kleenex,
You're just like really hurting my feelings when you say that I lost it, okay? It really hurts, Cece.
Oh, you, I don't even know what to do with you. You're just a little whippersnapper, snapper of whippers. Look, we have to find it. I gotta know where it is. It took me a while to find that thing. So, do you think it went, AWOL in the guild or outside of the guild?
I mean, you say it's only powerful for gnomes, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I don't know any other gnomes other than the gnome guild.
Wait a minute. Why am I overthinking this? Let me just pull up my sheet here. Let me just.
Now, I know, even though she hasn't been able to locate any objects before, I know Kyphera has a locate object.
Do I have?
Very rarely does she ever locate anything, though.
I wonder. Well, I mean, did she pick that out today?
Yeah, I never know with Kyphera.
Well, okay. I tell you what. Why don't you go see if your friend has that spell handy?
Okay, I'll go. I guess I'll go talk to Kyphera. I guess.
Because it's definitely not one that I have. Okay. Janfire. You wake up.
What time is it?
I don't know. It's probably later. It's like 10 or 11 in the morning. What are you going to do?
I'm gonna probably grab some food.
Yeah, grab some food. Oh, Kyphera, are you also, do you have plans this morning? After you shove stuff in your face?
That was a perfect time to ask her the question.
Mm-hmm. That's the kind of friends we are.
Waiter and waitress ever. Always has wonderful timing of doing that. The only other thing I needed to do besides meet up with everybody later on was to get my dragon armor. So probably once shops start to open up, because Kyphera wakes up early, I'll go to get my armor.
Okay, let's be honest real quick here. Kyphera doesn't wake up early. She just sleeps less than everybody else.
And therefore wakes up early by everybody else's standards.
Okay. Yeah, so you go... Let's see. Is it in here? It might not be on this one. Oh yeah, okay. You go back to the blacksmith, the centaur. Looks like his name was Aang.
What?
His name was Aang. That's what I had written down.
Oh yeah, yep.
I've been watching a lot of yeah. He's like, good morning. It's good to see you. I bet you come from your, can't have, yeah, come for your armor.
Yes, I'm here for my armor.
So I didn't realize when you placed the order that you were part of the group that took down the dragon for the town. So uh, if you just give me like 250 gold, I think that would be good.
How many platinum would that be?
I don't know.
25.
25.
25?
25.
Yeah.
Okay, I hand him 25 platinum because I
Great.
don't have 250 in gold.
Oh, thank you. Here's your
No,
armor. I think I looked it up and it's just like a +1, but you get some other stuff. Did I say if that was a red or a blue dragon? I feel like it was blue.
It hit us with poison.
Isn't that green?
Oh, that must be green. That must be...
If I remember correctly, you'd said something about it. If I attune to it, I get immunity to that.
Yes. Yeah,
And I
so...
would get immunity to poison if I
Yes.
attune to it. Thank you very much for this. It'll be handy in the event that I hopefully never fight another dragon.
Ah, yes, well, I think that there are a few other, things that it does. Wait, I might have written it down here. You get advantage on saving throws against, frightful presence and
Hold on.
dragon breath. And you can focus your energy and look for dragons for within, I think it's 30 miles.
What was the first one? Advantage on what?
Saving
Fearful?
throws against the frightful. Basically, you get advantage every time they try to scare you on when the dragons try to do their scary presence thing.
And I can focus on detecting dragons?
You can focus, I think it's once a day, on detecting dragons within 30. I have to look it up. 30.
Okay.
It was 30 something. I'm sure it's in the book. So, and it's dragon scale armor. So it's just. Oh, I bet this is here. This is what this is going to tell me. This other thing. So yeah.
Yep, it's once a day for 30 miles.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, yeah, alright. Okay. So, if you go back to your guild, you'd probably, spend another 30 minutes putting that on, because it takes a while to, get all the straps in and dress up and, get used to it and figure out.
And yeah, I'm just gonna put it on when I get back.
Yeah, you don't want to put it on in the shop. You'd have to get naked in front of the Centaur and stuff.
Yeah, no, we'll be doing that once we get back. In the guild, in my own corner of the guild.
Janelle is such a prude.
I am going to take the time to unattune from the gloves of missile snaring and attune to the armor for the time
Oh,
being.
alright, yep. Okay. Alright, Janfire, you get some food, and then what?
I don't know. Probably just walk around town.
Okay.
I think. I don't really have anything specific to do.
Okay, that's fair.
I don't have a book to read.
Yeah, right.
So
You can read,
probably not. Life goal.
right? Well, you gotta have something. Um, Teddy, you go over to um the guild to find Kyphira, I'm assuming.
The Gunslingers Guild.
The Gunslingers Guild. You arrive at the guild.
I knocked on the door.
Okay. Hello? Can we help you?
Hi, is Kyphir in?
She might be. Who are you? What's your name?
I opened the door.
Oh, it's you. Yeah, she's around. I always saw her earlier. I don't know where she is.
Do you mind if I just look around?
Okay, whatever. You've been here enough.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay. I'm just gonna start asking like everybody. Hey, do you know if Kyphir is here? Hey, do you know? Do you know if Kyphir is here?
Roll persuasion.
Persuasion. Okay, my persuasion's pretty good. 12.
Okay, they're like, yeah, I mean, I've seen her, but I don't know where she is exactly.
What are they working on over at the forges?
They're working on, I don't know, they're working on some pistols or something, some little pistols, I guess.
Wait, what was the last thing what was the last idea I gave you? It was a pretty good
a
one.
pistol that shoots in the air as a flare.
Oh, yeah. Because that would be super helpful. Then I wouldn't have to shoot fireballs into the air all the time.
Yes. I mean, Nixie Knox is down working on stuff, and
Hey, Nixie Knox, you got any progress on my super awesome idea I told you about last time?
oh well, we just have been writing up some schematics and such, and then we're gonna be I have to be in talks with someone over in the guild to see if they can enchant some things. So we're still in progress.
Oh, so well, that's a little boring. I thought you would have had something, you know.
I mean, it takes time to do all this pretty cool stuff, you know. It's not like an overnight kind of thing. You just wake up in the morning and it's just new stuff.
I don't know. I do new stuff every day.
Well, yeah, I mean, there's a difference between doing new stuff and creating a whole new thing.
He's calling you out.
Maybe I can see that.
Yeah, I mean, he's like, I'm just saying.
Oh,
just as a thing.
Knox, my man. Do you know if Kyphira is in? Happens to be here at the moment.
I did see her earlier, but I'm not sure. I mean, did you check
Man,
her
this
out?
is the same answer I get from everybody.
I mean,
around
did you
here.
check her room?
I've seen her, but I don't know where she is.
Did you go down to her room? Did you knock on
Where's
her room?
her room?
I mean, if you go down the hall and then go up the stairs and turn right and then a left and then like 3 doors down, it's like red and then there's a thing and I think you'll find it.
Another red door. Okay,
Yeah, I don't know.
okay.
I have a thing for red doors, I guess.
I follow Knox's instructions.
Okay.
And I knock on the door.
Okay, if you're putting on your armor. And there's a knock at your door.
Huh?
You're putting
and
on
there's
your
a knock at the
armor
door.
and there's a knock at your door.
Who is it?
Yeah, Kyphira, I really need your help finding something. Cece says I lost it, but that's not true. I didn't lose it.
You lost it a long time ago. Give me a minute. I'm putting on my new armor.
What did I? No, this is something recent that I've lost. I haven't lost. It's
Lost
disappeared.
it is in your mind. A long time ago.
No,
And
I'm
saying
pretty,
this
I'm
like
pretty
as
sure
I'm
I
still
have
working
this.
on putting on
I'm pretty
armor.
sure. I'm pretty sure I have my mind. How do you check? Kyphira, do you know how to check if I have my mind?
Maybe ask Thisay. Give me a minute to put on my finish.
No,
putting on my
Cece
armor.
already said that she can't find it.
Well then, all hope for you is lost. Let me finish putting on my armor and I'll help you. I do have the locate object spell picked out.
Do you think you could actually find something today? Because that would be incredible.
We can only try.
Do you think you'd also help me find my marbles that I lost a little while ago? They also just kind of disappeared one day.
No, I'm afraid those are gone forever.
Oh.
No.
That's a shame.
Peter, I lost my marbles.
Those were some really nice marbles.
Where do you think you lost this particular object?
I don't know, but Cece says it's only useful for gnomes.
When do you last remember having the thing?
Well, I don't ever remember losing it.
Do you think you lost it inside the Gnome Guild or outside the Gnome Guild?
Okay, you just said I lost it and I didn't lose it. Okay? It just disappeared. It's just I don't know what happened to it.
Okay. Again, my first question, I think it was, when is the last time you remember having said object?
Well, I had it when we left Carnes. And I'm pretty sure I had it for the rest of the day. And then this morning, I checked to see if I had it, and I didn't.
Okay. And where did you sleep last night?
At the guild.
Then maybe it's there. If not there, maybe it's the house you were guarding when you got aged.
Gee, I hope not. That would have been awful.
I don't know if I've finished putting on my armor at this point or not.
We'll say you were done. I think it was just more
Okay.
funny that it was awkward.
I finally opened the door. I'll help you look for it.
Hey, that's some really nice. Did you get enough made for the entire band?
No, I only scavenged enough scales for myself.
Oh man, Janfire is gonna be real upset when he finds out that you didn't get him one.
On the
Jamfire
upside, I
couldn't
should
use armor.
hopefully be less squishy.
I'm pretty sure. Is that the deal, Jamfire? You can't use armor?
So, if you want to go
Yeah, I
back to
didn't
the
want to
guild-
scroll over to click unmute, but
Gosh.
gonna give me a hard time, then I'll do it.
Well, I mean, that's
But
my
yes,
job.
I can't have armor.
So if you'd like help today, I'll help you. If not, then I will meet you at the guild shortly.
Yes, CC definitely needs your assistance in this matter.
Okay,
Uh,
well, Florin should also be meeting us at the guild at some point today as well.
Oh,
but
that's
if
right.
you want to go, we can go now.
It's a good thing I booted up Florin, too. I think. Oh, there she is.
Back to the Gnome Guild.
Alright, you go back to the Gnome Guild.
I follow Teddy.
Oh, okay. Okay. You arrive at the Gnome Guild.
I knock on the door.
Hello? How can we help
Hi,
you?
is CC in?
Yeah, who's, speaking?
I open the door.
You don't need to knock! You're part of the guild! Oh, you're lummoxed.
Why you all let him into the guild, I'll never understand.
Well, it was a weak moment. We took pity on him.
I'm an honorary. I'm a member. I'm a full-fledged member.
Because they pity you.
I'm still a member, though.
Again, because they pity you.
A pity member.
You're
I even
their
have the
pet human.
cape. I even have the cape.
You're their pet human.
Yes, that is pretty much what it is.
Is this cape the same color as everybody else's cape?
Mm-hmm.
No.
But it's just that on him
Also the
it's very
same
small.
size.
Yes, so it's small.
So it's very small.
Just kind of hangs off one shoulder because that's what all it'll fit on, if that. Alright, what is this thing that you lost?
Oh, it's some gnome amulet that's like really powerful or something.
Okay, that's a start. I'm gonna need a lot more than that.
Okay, well maybe we should go talk to Cece because she knows more about it than I do.
That'd be a start.
To Cece's room.
All right.
I knock on the door.
No one answers.
Cece, I brought Kyphera.
There's no answer.
Ooh. It doesn't sound like Cece's in right now.
You didn't even ask if she was here.
Oh, you're right. I should... Wait, did I ask when we came in? Oh, they didn't tell me. I go back to the front door.
Yeah.
I close it, and then I knock on it again.
They're like,
Whatever poor gnome is going to answer the door, I look at him and go, you can hit him. I won't tell.
Teddy, we know it's you. You don't need to knock.
Cece here?
I think so. I don't know. I'm not a keeper.
Okay. I open the door and walk in.
Okay. You
Okay,
don't need
Kyphera,
to knock.
Cece is here somewhere. We just have to find her.
I mean, she doesn't maybe spend all of her time in her room. That's awkward. She does, like to spend, you know, she does other things.
Oh, I know just the place to look for her, okay? Kyphera, follow me. And I go to the airship room.
Okay.
Now this must be where Cece is, okay?
Okay.
Kyphera, follow me.
Okay. So you go through the whole little gnome area. Wait a minute. Let me just pop Kyphera in there. Just so you can I'll just pop Janfire in just for kicks because I'm lazy. But like the way in the back, that's where the airship is. So he leads you through this whole like mess of like rooms and buildings and stuff, and then at the very end he opens the store and you see this weird thing. It's like a big huge balloon with a basket on the bottom and like little gnomes are working all around. And you're just like, this is like, it's pretty much the weirdest thing.
Obviously, Cece has to be in this room. Because this is the biggest room in the whole guild. Right? So, statistically, we have higher odds of finding her in this room than in any other room. Because there's more space. Because maths.
If you say so.
Right? That's awkward.
I go down to one of the gnomes working on the something.
Hi, how's it going?
Hey, hi, is Cece in here?
I don't think so. She doesn't really spend a lot of time in here. She's not, well, one that works on the airship.
Well, that just sounds statistically improbable.
Perhaps not as much, considering she tends to do a lot more magic stuff and, you know,
Is there not magic stuff still going on here?
there is magic stuff, but it's a lot more, uh, you know, aeromechanical and stuff. I think that she works on potions and
So
other
where
things.
would I find
Well,
Cece?
there's a whole
Where might
section
I
of
find Cece?
labs in this building here.
Wait, we
So
have a whole lab?
there are different little lab rooms that people can work in.
What do they do in there?
Well, different. They make potions. They experiment with different things.
So it wouldn't be out of the ordinary if, let's say, an explosion went on in one of these rooms.
In a lab? No, I mean that's. I mean, typically that's might be what happened. I
Okay.
mean, we typically have certain labs that we do things that will be more explosive than other things in certain areas. I mean, you don't want to have
That's
like
good to know. That's good to know.
an
Thank you.
explosion go off in a lab that's in the front room that might, you know, hurt other people. We tend to put those things farther in. But
Is there a particular lab that CC uses over other labs?
I'm not really sure. Depends on what she's working on, but she's usually pretty you know, she's around the guild, so I think she should be pretty easy to find.
I haven't had any luck finding her, but I'll try.
How much did you look?
Kyphira, I go back to Kyphira. Kyphira, I was wrong. She's not in here. I don't know how she couldn't be in here, but she's
Okay,
not.
where would we find the labs? And I'm sorry for him. I've not really been around the guild before, and I'm sure you want Teddy out of your hair back sooner rather than later.
Oh, you're asking the gnome person?
Yeah.
Oh, he's
I
like,
kinda poked around Teddy and
they're
was like,
closer to the kitchen, so if you can make your way back out towards the kitchen, there's a whole chunk of labs around there, different sizes, because depending on what you're working on. So she could be in one of those rooms.
thank you. I grabbed Teddy and I just go back the way we came.
Okay.
I just don't understand how she couldn't have been. It's the biggest room in the entire guild.
Kyphira, roll an investigation.
Okay, I'll do that before I put more food in my mouth. 17.
Okay. You check out, if you find the labs, you open, like, you check out a couple and you find Tisei in one of them. Like, she's like, oh yeah, you found Kyphira, how good.
CC, I brought you Kyphira. She's gonna solve all of our problems.
Oh, great. I need someone to solve
Actually,
all of my problems.
I'm not 100% sure on that because she's never found anything with this spell before.
I smack him with it, with my staff.
Do you need some help? Because I'm willing to, add in on that.
If you want.
Alright, she whacks you with her staff because it's funny. Alright.
Anyways, what is this thing Teddy lost on you?
Well, it's,
Okay, I didn't lose it. It just disappeared. While in my possession.
it's a debunking handbook. Nope. Oh, wait. Oh. Ooh. Where'd those notes go? I just had that note too. Oh, I wonder if I can just Google it, because I wrote it down. The Amulet of Gnomish Resistance.
And Teddy, if it was in your possession when it went poof, You lost it.
Mm. I just don't see how that tracks. I mean, if I had it and I placed it somewhere and then I forgot where I put it, I could understand that I lost it.
Is it something I downloaded?
Same is true if you had it and someone took it from you, you still lost it.
No, I'm pretty sure that's somebody stole it from you. Just like you constantly get your gun stolen, Kyphira.
That's cold.
I don't constantly get my guns stolen.
Okay, well, remember that time when those kids stole your guns?
Yeah, the one time that happened?
And remember that other time when we're in that village full of the bandits and you got your gun stolen from you?
Mm-hmm.
That's at least 2 times. That is multiple times that you've gotten your gun stolen.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
At least I can say
Well,
without
anyways.
summoning things.
She explains it to you. What the
Okay.
amulet looks like. Because I don't know where that went to.
I cast Locate Object. It's a concentration spell that lasts up to 10 minutes.
Well, let me just look here. Locate object. Roll. What do I want to have you on? I'm gonna have you roll. I guess perception. Only because the object is not really familiar to you.
And
You have not really held it in your hand or anything.
I thought, isn't there like a thing about it being described to you or something?
describe or name an object that is familiar to you.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
technically the spell would have flopped anyways.
Yeah, so we're really basing it on...
Hadn't she seen it though when I
Did
had
she
it in
see it?
Cece's room?
So I'm going with she's unable to locate yet another object.
You know,
Fair, I don't
I'm
really...
I'm so sorry, Cece. I just don't know how to apologize enough for Kyphira not being able to locate your object. It's such a shame. Kyphira, I mean, come on, Kyphira. Are you trying? Are you really trying?
Have I even seen this object?
The thing that I love is just how smoothly Teddy throws shade. It's just like, but Kyphira, it's you. Obviously, it's you. It's all your fault. Obviously. Okay, roll perception.
Which one of us?
You.
Ooh, 22.
Okay, I'm gonna say that based on that you must have glimpsed it or something. You have just enough based on like whatever she described. Like maybe she was able to do a minor image, a minor. Ooh. Hold on.
Minor illusion?
Yeah.
Minor illusion. You create an image of an object within range that lasts for duration.
Yeah, she was able to do some kind of like a minor illusion of some kind to allow you to see what it looked like. And then based on maybe you got a glimpse of it before, but you do get a sense that it is in the building. It is above you. It is not on this floor.
How do we get upstairs? It might be upstairs. It's in the building.
It's in the building, huh? That's very strange.
Uh-huh. How do we get upstairs?
Wait, my room isn't up. I didn't just like leave it somewhere in my room, did I? That would be awkward.
I need to be closer to the object to be able to pinpoint it more accurately.
Teddy, your room's on the second floor. Is that correct?
Sure.
Anyways, so hopefully someone shows you where the stairs are and you go up the floor. But it's still above you. It's not on this floor.
Is there a third floor?
There are more stairs.
So we go up to the third floor then.
Yep. And you follow, I don't know if I did like a full, like,
It was a red door with runes on it.
How would you know that?
I think he's telling me that as Isaac.
No, that was me telling Sarah as
Ah.
I remember that it was a red door with the runes on it.
Okay, so you go upstairs and you start walking and you walk and walk, and you're able to sense you come upon a red door with runes on it. And Thisay has followed you as well.
Oh, I know this door. This is I was looking for him the other day. Because he's really good at runes and stuff, and I have this like glyph of warding spell that's really cool.
Oh.
And I was gonna, share some information or whatever, and I couldn't find him though. I tried knocking. I even tried opening his door, but I'm pretty sure it was locked.
That's kind of awkward. Generally, if they're not home, you don't want to open their door. Anyways, I believe that's
Well,
Keeblin's room.
he might have been sleeping or something.
And... that's Pim Keeblin's room. Is that?
Oh yes,
where
the Keebler man.
Is that where the it's coming from?
I think so.
Okay. So she knocks on the door, but there's no answer. All right.
Yeah.
Well,
See, I tried this last time. I tried to open the door.
I mean, it's a little bit different now that we have an object missing.
No, I just want to see if the door's locked.
The door is locked.
Yeah, see, just like last time, the door's locked and nobody answered. This Keebler.
Okay. Well, let's just look and see. Is it spelled or anything? Is it trapped in any sort of way? She does notice that it's oh, there is a glyph of warding on the door.
Glyph of gets you every time. You gotta watch out for that glyph of warding.
So is there like a dispel magic?
There is a dispel magic spell.
Does she have dispel
There is.
magic though? She doesn't, but she's like, just wait a minute, and she goes and she finds somebody else within the guild who does have dispel magic because it's a magic guild. And they and she explains what's going on, and so they dispel the magic on the door and they open up the door. So inside the room, I believe, if I kind of remember, there were a lot of like little glyphs and wards and like books. There were books. Is that right?
I think so.
I feel like there were books. And I don't... Did you hide it under the bed?
Yeah, I like tossed it onto the bed.
Okay, so Kyphira, your spidey sense leads you to under
Well,
the bed.
did my spell last?
Nah, we're
Or
gonna
the
say it
10
lasted,
minutes? Okay.
just for kicks.
Okay. So I find it under the bed and I pull it out.
Okay. And while they're in there, they notice that a lot of the books. They start looking at some of the books that he has, and uh, what they're like. This is very irregular. This is quite. I don't really understand. This is quite.
What's wrong?
Well, it looks like Pim Keeblin has been. Well, he's very into astral knowledge, it seems like. And did I make him a spell character? I feel like I did make him a character, but what would I do with it? It seems like he well, so this says that he's made some kind of a pact with some kind of necromancer, and it seems like he's been trying to share knowledge from our guild with this necromancer. It seems perhaps that he's
Packs are just like deals, and deals are never good.
working against us. It's a little bit odd. I think we're gonna have to investigate that and figure out what's going on. I don't really understand, but it's quite it's very unusual that this is has happened. So they all like they start gathering, like they're like, you are all set. You should go do your thing. We're gonna have to go investigate this and figure out what he's done.
Was there something you needed us for, Casey? Because you had asked us to gather here. Did Turnold have anything for us?
Oh, no, I haven't heard back from Karn. I could try to message him if you want and see if I'll send him a message and see what
Because if he has nothing for us, we'll probably be heading out today or tomorrow morning.
Okay, are you looking for just like direction or just like info on like what he has heard back?
Yeah, mostly to see what's going on. If you'd heard anything about Giuliotti or Enzymia.
Okay. I'll ask him a message. So she's like,
So CC,
yeah.
we're good, right? We found the amulet. Easy peasy, no
Yeah,
problems.
you're good. You're fine, you little whippersnapper. What are you worried that we were gonna be on bad terms, that we were gonna be on the outs or something?
No, yeah, I just want to make sure that.
I mean, obviously, he's this Pim Keeblin's been up to some shenanigans, and I mean, it's not your fault that he's a shyster.
Okay. I just want to make sure, like, I just didn't want to be like kicked out of the guild or nothing for this.
Oh no, I think you're fine. No worries there. So she's like, hey Karn, Kyphira is asking about...
Do ums and ers count too?
You know what? You hush it. Kyphira is asking about anything you've heard from Tarneld and Giuliotti and instructions for going forward. Let us know. So he sends back a message. He sends back a message that says... Actually, she just looks like you and it's just like his message back was a little bit vague. He just said like curious and he had hoped his message was received earlier.
Maybe someone left something for me at the guild. I can go check at the Gunslingers Guild.
Okay. Yeah, let me
Message
know.
to who? I didn't get any messages.
Well, that's because you're a little miscreant. I mean, that's pretty obvious.
I haven't miscreanted anything, okay?
Yeah. Okay, so it's probably like a little after 1 as you get there, as you come down, Florin's like waiting in the... She's like, oh, hi, it's good to see you all. How have your few days... Oh, nice armor, Kyphira, that's really cool.
Thank you. Hopefully I'll almost die less now.
That's great.
Hopefully.
Where's Janfire and the rest of the crew? Do we have plans?
Didn't Teddy follow Kyphira, or did Teddy stay behind?
I probably followed you, yeah.
I don't know where Janfire is. He might be at the Fighters Guild. Teddy, did you tell him we were meeting here today? You were
I didn't even know we were supposed to be meeting here today, so...
In other words, we don't know if Janfire's at the guild or still at wherever you two were last night.
And then the other 2 that we picked up from the guild, the
Algier and
Baxlin.
Baxlin.
Yeah, we need to go. We should probably also
Find
locate
them,
all
yes.
of them before we leave. That sounds awkward, and come up with a plan.
Wouldn't have Baxlin and
Algier?
thank you. That's bad because that was the name I remembered like 2 seconds ago. Wouldn't they be in the fighters?
They were in the... I believe that they were in the same guild as
Janfire.
Janfire, yes.
We should go check there first to see if we can find them there.
Okay. Yeah, let's do that. So yeah, y'all go for a little walkie walk. Janfire.
Go to Janfire's Fighters Guild, yes.
Are you just aimlessly walking? Are you like looking for anything particular?
No, just aimlessly walking.
Okay. Kyphira and Teddy roll perception. And Janfire roll perception.
17.
It's a good thing you ran. You rolled decent because... let's see, perception. Oh, 8.
24.
Okay, as you're walking to the guild, you notice Janfire just, tooling around in town.
Janfire,
Yeah.
have you seen...
Did you know we were supposed to meet at the Gnome Guild today?
We were supposed to meet today?
Well, yes, today would be the day we were discussing what we were going to do and or potentially leave today, but we also need to find Baxlin and Algier.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, I suppose I could be back at the guild.
Well, we should probably go see.
Okay.
Okay, if I didn't know we were supposed to meet and Janfire didn't know we were supposed to meet, how are they supposed to know we were supposed to meet?
We did say we were going to meet up in 2 days' time because we needed the time mostly for my armor to be made.
Oh, just 2 days?
Yes.
Oh.
I don't know if I've actually been to Janfire's guild, so I'm not sure I know where I would be going.
But Teddy does.
Just start,
And
start walking
Janfire
in the right
might.
direction.
Okay, Janfire doesn't even know where his guild is, okay?
Do you know where his guild is?
I'm pretty sure I've been there before. Looking for Janfire.
Then lead the way.
I head over to Janfire's Fighters Guild.
Okay. You find his fighters guild.
I knock on the door.
Yeah, what do you want?
Hi, we're looking for... Hey, Janfire, who are we looking for again?
Baxlin and Algier.
Hi, I'm looking for Baxlin and Algeria.
Who
I'm
are
looking for
you?
Baxman and Algeria.
Who's speaking?
I open the door.
I don't know who. You're semi-familiar. Oh, but you, Janfire. I recognize you.
Yeah.
Why did you knock on? Wait, why didn't you just come in?
Because this fool likes to knock on every door.
Oh, okay, that's legit.
No, I don't. Janfire, that's you. You knock on every door.
This is
Teddy.
true.
Are Baxlin and Algier here?
I believe so. They might be down in the weapons room. Hopefully Janfire can show you where that is.
You guys have a whole weapons room?
Well, they would.
Like a
they're
fighting
fighters
room,
guild.
or you work out and stuff.
I don't ever go down there because here's my.
Florin, we hang out with these two. Why?
I don't know.
Because you
make
want to be part of the
us
band.
feel good
No,
about
I don't.
ourselves.
It's all about the band.
So
All
we're
right,
gonna
you go downstairs. You find Baxlin and Algier. They're just working out, lifting weights and stuff, doing man things.
Baxman's and Algeria. Did you know we were supposed to meet at the Gnome Guild today?
Well, they wouldn't have. I hadn't.
No,
Thank
I mean I knew that we were supposed to meet back up, but I wasn't really sure where that
We
was
never
gonna
told
happen, and
them
I thought
where.
Janfire would tell us, since we're in the guild together.
You trust Janfire to tell you things, really?
I think it's just more
You
that we're
trust
in the
Janfire
guild.
to remember things. That's
Well,
not
I mean
very smart.
there's that. Yeah. So, anyways, are we leaving? What's the plan? Do we have a plan?
That's what we were meeting to come up with.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yes. Did Karn send any of you guys messages?
He didn't send me a message. No.
Janfire, did you get a message from Karn?
No.
Florin, did you get a message from Karn?
No, I don't
Hmm.
even know that I've met Karn.
Didn't you come with us to go meet Karn this last
No,
time?
she didn't. It was
Oh,
just you and Janfire and myself.
Mm-hmm.
weird.
Anyways, message or not, are we gonna continue on to Tarsia? I think was the next place.
I mean, yeah, I'm down with that. I will say it's have you found any news that's going to be helpful or useful for the trip that we can maybe add to our...
Well, when we met with Karn, he mentioned that there were a few more potential artifacts if they're still in existence or if they ever existed. One being the staff of the elemental mage, another being a bandana of the agile thief, and the dagger of the agile thief. He also talked about some vampire killing stuff that we vaguely already knew.
Okay.
But Kyphira, I feel like the man was trying to ask about like any new information about Tarsia. That's kind of the feeling that I was
I
getting
was
from him.
actually just kind of trying to get any information that would help us decide where to go. You know, like any news in the world or of the vampire of the where Isaac is, or you know anything.
Isaac is here, on this planet.
It's very helpful. And Florin is like, well, I don't know how helpful it is, but I did manage to talk to my family in the that lives in the Northern Ocean, and they did actually. Let me see if I've named that ocean. It is the Osidice. Oh. You know what? I wrote these a long time ago, so some of them I don't remember what I was thinking. Osidice Ocean. And they did mention that there have been some rifts, that there's a disturbance in the force. I mean, there's a disturbance in the ocean, and that it
The
seems,
oceanic forces.
yeah, that
Yes, I understand.
Did they mention what may or may not have caused these rifts?
no, but it does seem like something's trying to open, or like way underneath the water, so there's a greater disturbance going on. They were able to quell it for now, but it is a little bit disturbing that such a strange thing has happened. So that was a little bit unusual. So I would say at the very least, it's not, whatever's going on is not centered on us. There are bigger happenings. So that's the one thing I know. I don't know how helpful it is. I don't know what else. I mean, the existence of the dragon is kind of still a little bit awkward. We haven't seen dragons in this area in a long time, so I don't know where that came
I hope
from.
to never see another one again.
Well, I mean,
Best time ever riding a dragon.
I don't know if I would call that riding a dragon, Janfire.
Riding a dragon.
well, you know, there are dragon riders up north in Sorian. That's the continent above Undare.
Don't give him ideas.
They tend to not be of lawful alignment.
Don't give him ideas. It's the last thing we need.
I think it takes quite a feat to have to attune to a dragon.
We
that
could
way.
be the first band with a dragon mascot.
Wow. Okay.
See what you did? You gave him ideas.
Oh, we have to go there sometime, Kyphira. I've completely lost my fear of dragons, and now we have to get one.
I mean, couldn't you see me like riding the dragon, playing my instrument?
I could see you becoming a dragon snack.
We could all have dragons, and they could like do a dragon dance in the air while we all play our instrument. It's gonna be amazing, Kyphira. This is brilliant. This is the best idea I've ever had. Right next to my loot that shoots bullets.
Well, I mean, we might want to put that one back on the drawing board, but yeah. So those are just things I know.
So,
Is there a place we can go hang out? Do you want to hang out here? Should we go somewhere else and hang out? Hash it out? Should we go?
Wherever. Probably someplace quieter and a little more private would be better.
All right. Yeah. Okay. So, so they grab their stuff and they leave. Y'all leave. I'm just thinking, okay, as you're leaving. Oh, okay. Teddy, you feel something tap you on the shoulder, but
Huh? Where?
you don't see anything.
Oh. Him again.
It taps you on the shoulder again.
Hello? Hello?
Teddy, is something wrong?
I fear, could you stop messing with me, please? Like, I mean, if you're just gonna bonk me over the head with your staff again, could you just do that? Instead of just like, oh, this is funny, Teddy.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Look, I know it has to be you because Jan fire's too short, okay?
What about LG or Maxlin?
They wouldn't do this, okay?
And if I was gonna hit you over the head, I'd do it.
Yeah, that's a very good point.
Thank you.
Okay, keep walking. Teddy, you feel something. Put something in your hands.
Oh, I don't like this.
There's a piece of paper.
Okay. Ooh. Do I want? Ooh. I don't know if I want to read it now. Okay. I'll just hang on to it for now.
Okay. So y'all walk back. Where are you going? Did y'all
Where are
determine
we going?
where
I
you were
fear,
going?
where are we going?
Well, why don't we go back to my room in the Gunslingers Guild? There's enough background noise that most people wouldn't be able to overhear us talking as long as we don't get too loud.
Alright, so you all go to the Gunslingers Guild.
And we go to my room.
Alright. Someone comes in and says, I think you're mistaken. You need to all be 6 feet apart unless you're wearing masks because you don't want to get the COVIDs. And it seems like there's maybe too many people in this room to maintain proper social distancing. I'm joking. Okay, anyways. Yeah, okay, so you go to your room. It's a little bit squishy, but it's fine. Okay, so we got, what do we have?
Do we know anything?
Do you ever know?
Isn't
anything?
Tarsia the city where we left? Zimia?
Yes.
Zimzam?
Yes.
That's where Giuliani would be, was Zimia.
Okay, well, is his plans? I guess is the plan still going back there?
Unless you can think of anything more productive.
Nope, that's all I got.
Well, then I guess we'll go there.
Any objections?
Nope.
Anyone have any reasons not to go there?
Nah. I mean, I think the only question is where is Isaac in relation to Tarsia, and how fast can we get there? Is there a faster way?
Well, Cece can teleport. I wonder if there's a teleport in Tarsia.
And if she has access to it, because I believe that's something she would need to know ahead of time.
Well, I mean, Karn can teleport. And I'm sure when you're just that powerful, he just has access, right? He must, obviously. Didn't we ask him about this?
Did you ask him about that?
I don't remember.
We should have asked him about his teleportation capabilities.
You probably should have.
Probably.
It's probably dependent on how much he likes you.
Probably depends on what?
How much he likes you.
Probably depends on whether or not he's on his private island.
Okay. Is there anything else we need to do here before we go?
Not that I'm currently aware of, but plans can always change.
Jamfire, do you have anything you need to do?
No, I'm all set.
Does anybody have any supplies they would like to get before we leave?
Can we,
And then-
should we,
I could
should we-
stock up on something.
Should we game plan out what we're doing in Tarsia? Like, what are our options? Do we have some...
Find Tornold, the bard. Maybe see if
Okay.
we can't find Giuliotti. And maybe do a little more research on the artifacts that Karn had told us about. The staff, the bandana, and the dagger. See if we can find any more lore. Which Tornold might be helpful with in that regard.
Okay.
The other question is, do we want to leave today or tomorrow?
Do we have any... I mean... I guess the question is, do we have anything that we need to do here still today? Or... Can
I
we...
do not.
Unless you guys supplies.
Not that I am currently aware of, but plans can always change.
Alright. Well, so I guess someone needs to go talk to see if Thisay or Karn or someone can transport
Leave CC
us?
to me. We're
Okay.
best friends. We're part of the same guild.
Okay. And should we follow you or should we... You know what? Let's take an hour. I don't know. I'm not really in charge of this guild. I mean, this team here. I'm just throwing out stuff.
Hey, there's no awful idea. We're kind of just making things up as we go.
That's fair. I'm just saying maybe we should just take a little time to, you know, if anyone needs to stock up on anything, I probably need to, like, you know, get my stuff sharpened or stuff. I don't know. Oil my weapon. Whatever people
So
do.
do we want to meet back at the Gunslingers Guild in an hour?
Sure. Let's do that.
That should be adequate time to go talk to CC and see the teleportation situation.
All right. Great. Okay. Well, I'll see. Okay. So we'll meet back in an hour.
Where are we meeting?
Here.
Back here.
Janfire, you should just stay here.
Yeah. If you don't have anything to do, you probably could just stay here if you wanted, is maybe my guess.
Also, Janfire, don't touch anything here.
Don't get in the way of people working.
Okay.
That's what he means.
So, Teddy, you go off back to your guild.
Yeah, on my way, I read the note.
Yeah, and
Or whatever,
as you're
I-
reading the note, mystery guy comes out and is like, Hey, so,
Hello?
hey,
I'm just trying to read this note.
yeah, the one I gave you, you know,
Oh, you gave me it. Okay.
yeah, the one that says that you need to come to the warehouse if you want to finish being in the guild.
Oh, when?
You know, I mean, if you have time now, we could just do
Oh
it
yeah, that
now.
sounds great.
Okay, great. So, you sidetrack to the guild. Um, so he leads you to the guild. It's like a warehouse. It's like an abandoned warehouse. It doesn't look like a lot. And he shows you the secret knock. And, you go in. Um,
Oh,
there,
this place has a secret knock.
yeah. When you get
I
in,
have to knock the door before entering.
yes. And when you get in, you notice that, like, the people in the things in the guild, I can't even necessarily call them people, but they're from all of the different guilds. And, like, you see a couple people from a couple of the gnomes from the gnome guild.
No way.
Yeah, and you see, like, some of the gunslingers from the gunslinger guild.
What? The gunslingers too?
Yeah, so, like, different people from different guilds. Some of the people that were from the bard guild that you were in before.
Oh, with the red fezzes?
Yeah, so, like, they're all kind of, like, basically this is the only guild that you are part of two guilds of. And they're like, to kind of, like, be a part of this guild, the only thing is that, like, you have to, well, A, you have to agree not to give up everyone in the guild, and B, you have to be, marked as part of the guild.
I have to be marked.
Yeah, we give you a tattoo. It's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, yeah. Sounds great.
Yeah. We generally try to do it, like, somewhere semi-obscure, like maybe on a shoulder or on your back or something. It
Oh yeah, yeah.
probably
Okay,
will
yeah.
take like an hour to do it.
An hour?
Yeah.
I've got time.
So they take you to the back room, and it's a little bit painful, but it's not too bad. But they inscribe this rune and stuff on your right shoulder that basically indicates you're part of the guild. We lost Janfire. And you do go out, and, like, a couple of the gnomes are like, "Ah, Teddy, hey, it's good to see that you're part of the guild." Yeah.
Hey, I made it in.
Right? Yeah, it's so cool. So, like, y'all have and, like, a couple of the gunslingers who knew you were like, "Oh, I know you." It's like this whole
Hey,
thing. Yeah.
don't tell Kyphira.
Right? No, right. Don't tell Kyphira. Yes.
Definitely don't tell Kyphira. That would
So
be bad.
they're like, yeah, so basically they are like the thieves guild for the city, and they tend to work tend to do things like using knowledge from the different guilds, but um kind of covert kind of stuff, and they tend to be from the different guilds.
I'm very good at covert kind of
Yeah.
stuff.
So, now you're part of the guild. They give you the pamphlet. No, they don't give you the pamphlet.
They definitely don't give me a panel because I would probably lose it.
Well, yeah, that's exactly why they don't. But they just show you, they're like, if you're in town and you need, some supplies and stuff, that we can, like, help you out, and blah, blah, especially, like, thievy type supplies, and
Very cool.
yeah, or
Very
if you
nice.
need, some help in, like, other places, and we can, if it's possible for us to help you out, then that's, we can definitely do that. Also, just FYI, maybe be careful. There is nobody from the guild that you stole from there. The first guild, the Mage Tower Guild.
Bam.
Yeah, there's no one from BAM in this, and
Don't worry, nobody saw me.
So But they are a little bit reports are they're still a little bit salty about the missing items. So
Items. Well, I only took one thing.
yeah, the
okay?
missing item. I feel like we lost Janfire. So then you go back. So you do that, blah, blah, blah. You get all the stuff. And then you, you go
So that
to...
ate up my hour.
Yeah, that ate up your hour. Are you still going back to the Gnome Guild, or are you gonna just show up late to the other guild?
I am definitely going to the Gnome Guild.
Okay, you go to the Gnome Guild.
I knock on the door.
Hello? How can we help
Hi,
you?
I need to talk to Cece.
Is this Teddy?
It might be.
Alright, come in. You don't need to knock.
I'm just in a knocking mood, okay?
Okay, alright, whatever. She's somewhere. I don't know. I didn't keep track of her, just in case you're wondering. She's around somewhere.
Okay, I check out the labs.
Okay.
I thoroughly enjoy that they're just like, no, we don't know where she is. Go find her yourself.
So you you go to the lab and you do find her in there. I'm just gonna be kind because I feel like we're gonna have to stop because I don't know what happened to Jamfire. So you do find her. Ah, you're back. Where are your friends?
Cece, we were wondering if you could teleport us to Tarsia.
To Tarsia. Where in Tarsia do you want to go? I'm not really, it's not that I technically couldn't, like I have a teleportation, spell, but I don't know any spots there, but I know someone who does.
Is it, Mr. I'm just that powerful?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, okay. Well, do you think you could ask him?
Yeah, let me send a message. Karn, the, Kyphera and her friends are looking for transport to Tarsia. Would you be willing to help out? And she's like, he says yes. He will be ready in the morning. He has to,
In the morning.
prepare some stuff, yeah.
How long does it take to travel from here to there?
It takes a couple days, because remember the spot you stopped at?
Yeah, with Stumpy.
Yeah, Stumpy.
Stole the poor guy's boot.
It's also already, like, by this point, it's getting, like, late in the afternoon and stuff.
Okay, thanks, Cece. Also, I noticed that you said Kyphera and her friends.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
And
Was I supposed to say Teddy? Let me just resend that.
Karn,
sorry.
Teddy
it's
and his
Teddy
band.
and his band. He just wanted to be sure that you knew that in advance. And, like, she's just chuckling. And, like, she's like... she just says back, she's like, yeah, I did waste a spell for that because it's just too ridiculous. I know. Okay, anyways. He says he could do it in the morning, but you'll have to come here and I'll bring you up there. Actually, no, he'll meet you here. And he'll send you from here. He has to make arrangements with everyone in Tarsia to make sure that they know that you're coming and blah blah blah, and get the spot all ready. So that's why it will take a little bit of overnight. But to meet up here sharp in the morning, like maybe like 9. Can you handle that at 9?
I mean, I sleep here, so.
Yeah, I know, but also you sleep in.
Okay, thanks. Thanks, Cece.
You're welcome.
I gotta get back to Kyphera.
Okay. You go back to Kyphera.
I don't knock on the Gunslingers Guild door.
Okay.
I walk in.
Hey! Oh, it's you.
I go to Kyphera's room when I knock on her door.
Come in.
You're just gonna let me in? What if I was like a weird guy
You are a weird guy.
that you don't know?
There's no one weirder than you, Teddy.
That you don't know though.
So they'd still have to work real hard. Just get in here.
No mention. So I talked with Cece. A really long talk. Crazy long talk. Like she just wouldn't stop talking.
Yeah. Huh.
I finally got around to asking her if Mr. I'm Just That Powerful could... well, I asked her if she could teleport us there. And she was like, no, I'm just not that powerful. And so then she asked Mr. Yes, I'm Just That Powerful if he could teleport us there. And he said that he could do it tomorrow morning.
Okay, so we have to meet at the Gnome Guild tomorrow morning. What time? Really?
Early.
Okay, I'm a druid. Want to be more specific?
Cece said 9 o'clock.
9? Okay, that's more specific. That's good. So we all meet there at 9.
Great.
Can we maybe push that to 10? Because
No.
9 o'clock is real early.
No, you'll have to just live with it. You have plenty of forewarning. There's no reason you shouldn't plan for it.
I get. Oh, gee. 9 o'clock.
Yeah, 9 o'clock.
You'll live, I'm sure.
All right. Yeah.
So that's the plan then.
That's
We get we get the man himself. The man himself is stepping out of his castle to personally teleport us to Tarsi. I never thought I'd see the day.
It's very generous of him to come to us instead of the other way around.
Anybody have any objections to this being the plan?
No. I'm feeling pretty good, I guess.
Nobody wants to maybe meet at 10 o'clock.
No.
No, I think,
Maybe 8.
I mean, we should meet at 8, have breakfast together so that we are all together. Can walk over and meet at the same time.
I mean, I suppose we could excuse Teddy from the breakfast if we wanted to. We know he won't be awake in time.
You are really just, yeah. Okay, yeah, that's fine. All right, so we'll meet at 8 here.
At which guild? Okay, here will work.
Great. And then we'll go over and yeah, great.
Yes, very nice.
All right, I think I'm gonna stop there because it's a good spot. I mean, like y'all go to bed and whatever. You finish out your nights, and you go to bed. Blah blah blah, and we'll pick up the next spot like there-ish. It's good.
Blah blah blah. There's nothing that Teddy needed to do tonight for the.
Teddy, is there anything you need to do tonight?
Not that I know of. I'm in now. I don't need to do anything. I've been accepted. I'm a part of 2 guilds now. That's double the amount of guilds you're in.
Alright, I'm gonna pause this.